It's here! Vlogtober, day one. The start of, if I have the stamina, 31 days of this beautiful face popping up on a YouTube feed near you. Are you ready for this? Not sure I am. Hello, welcome to the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all of the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. I'm most active over on Instagram, where you'll find me as both Rainbow and Yarn and Yarns. You'll also find links to my Patreon page and my coffee page if you are willing, able, wanting to support the channel in any way. Vlogtober, day one. Don't know why I'm feeling a bit nervous about Vlogtober this year. I think it may be just because of the current situation. I'm a bit worried about variety of content, what I can provide here through Vlogtober, because there just won't be as much opportunity to go kind of further afield and get out and about. But thankfully, you've all given me tons of great ideas. And I've got a few ideas of my own. So hopefully we can stay strong and keep it going throughout October. I'm going to do my very best to try and upload every day, but I'm not going to put heaps of pressure on myself. I'm waving this gnome at you. Put him down. He's for later. It's going to pot already and it's only the beginning of day one. Yeah, I'm not going to put tons of pressure on myself. If I skip a day or two here and there, hopefully you'll forgive me. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. For day one, I have got dressed up in my best Vlogtober orange top, and I'm going to chat about the new make-alongs that we are launching in our Ravelry group on Instagram via email for the Yarn and Yarns community today. But before I get stuck into that, I want to give our first community shout out. So I mentioned in my kind of Vlogtober prep video that I really want to spread the love and share some links and some names of other YouTube channels, Etsy shops, folks that I know watch the channel and support the channel on a regular basis. I am so thankful for all the love and support that I receive here. And I want to spread that out into the world a little bit. It's not always easy for us to support all of our friends and maker friends by purchasing things all the time, but we can like their posts, we can watch channels, we can comment on posts, we can share posts via various social media outlets, and that kind of increases people's reach within the community and their audience. So I'm down for that because I have received lots of that in the past myself, as I say. So I had a few people comment to say they wanted shout outs. I've also made myself a list of people I know who have channels and Etsy shops that regularly watch. So some of you are going to receive a shout out whether you want it or not. That sounded a bit aggressive, didn't it? It is October, Halloween, spooky, murder, mystery. Aggressive behaviour, obviously. So I have made myself a list and I've got myself a little pot and I'm just going to randomly pull a name. I've got enough for most days for Vlogtober, and I'm sure there might be people that I've missed, and maybe there'll be people who pop up and let me know that they've got a channel or a shop that they want me to give a shout out to. So today's shout out goes to the lovely Lottie of Bewitching Stitches. Lottie is a local to me. I have met her in person. We were able to go to a knit group together that was started by Lottie and by Martin, who will also be featuring in the community shout outs at some point in the future. Obviously we're not allowed to meet up in groups at the moment, so we haven't met for a little while, but yeah, Lottie is a lovely person and she has just recently started her own YouTube channel called Bewitching Stitches. She's only a few episodes in, so it's a great time to jump in and join the fun. So I will link Lottie's channel below, so I hope you will go over and say hello. If you do and you're able to leave a comment on any of her videos, then let her know that I've sent you over. And yeah, let's just show Bewitching Stitches a little bit of Yarn and Yarns community love. This first day of Vlogtober is probably going to be a relatively long video because I am going to be chatting about our new make-alongs. So I've got 2 that I am announcing and that are starting from today, the 1st of October. The first one is just a short make-along throughout the Vlogtober, throughout October. And the second is one that's starting today and going up until the end of the year. So let's dive in with the Vlogtober make-along. This was the brainchild of my lovely friend Erin, who is Dufferin24 over on Instagram. Erin also has a few videos up on YouTube, but she hasn't posted in a little while. Erin, what are you doing? Get on that. I miss your beautiful face. Post again, please. Anyway. Erin said that every October she likes to make a little something for her boys. She's got 2 adorable kids, and could we have a Vlogtober make-along? And I thought that was a fantastic idea. So the idea behind the Vlogtober make-along, obviously it runs from today until the 31st of October, is just to make something Vlogtober, autumnal, October themed. So the idea is kind of just to make something small and fun. So this is why I was waving the gnome around earlier, because I'm thinking a quick autumnal themed gnome, a few autumn leaves, something Halloween related. Crochet amigurumi is perfect. There are lots of kind of witches, ghosts, ghouls, monsters. If you can convince me that it's autumn or Halloween related, then you're in. If you don't want to go down the kind of small things line, then just use some sort of autumnal colour. Oranges, browns, greens, knit a pair of socks, make a hat, make a scarf, anything goes really. If you can convince me that it's somehow related to autumn or Vlogtober or Halloween, maybe you knit it entirely while you're watching my Vlogtober videos, and maybe you just made it in October, so therefore it is October related. The rules are very fast and loose. So yes, let's get making, and we can share our posts. I'm going to pop up a thread in the Ravelry group. Any kind of making counts: knitting, crochet, spinning, weaving, stitching, even whatever you like to do. Something autumnal, Halloweeny, Vlogtober themed. Can I say that enough times? I think I probably already have. So for Instagram, let's use the hashtag YNYVlogtoberCal. If the same rules apply as my Summer of Socks cal. If you're not using social medias, then feel free to send me pictures of your finished objects via email, and I'll put the email address on the screen. And again, for anyone who is able to use Ravelry at the moment, there'll be a chatter thread and a finished object thread over in our group. I'm planning on making a small prize, and what I'm thinking is I might make a sort of autumnal themed gnome to send to the winner. Probably won't have the prize ready for the end of the cal. It's more likely to be something that I end up making in November. So if you are drawn as a winner for the cal, please just bear in mind that your prize won't be shipped straight away. But yeah, it kind of popped into my head as I was waving Nomi around that it might be quite fun to offer up a handmade little gift from me to you, to whoever wins the prize for that cal. So yeah, use your imagination, thinking caps on, dive in to the Yarn and Yarns Vlogtober cal. The second cal that is starting today and is going to run through to the end of the year, so the 31st of December, is the Get It Finished cal, or the Thank God It's Finished cal. Thank goodness it's finished. So we're going to be using the hashtag TGIF cal. So a little bit of a play on the thank goodness it's Friday thing. Thank goodness it's finished. And the idea is to clear off as many of our needles, hooks, wheels, spindles, looms, sewing projects, literally any craft counts for this. Just get something finished between now and the end of December, and join us in this fun make-along. I keep referring to them as knit-alongs, but it's really a make-along. Because, as I say, we want to encourage as much participation and be as inclusive as possible. So any craft counts. You can start projects. So if you start a project now and it's finished before the end of December, that totally counts. For me, this is mostly about trying to clear off as many projects as I have on the needles between now and, well, Christmas Eve, really, because that's when I will be starting my new batch of cast-ons, my 12 cast-ons. So I'm going to try and clear off as many of my projects as I can. I'm sure I still continue to cast on new things. I've got some gift knits to make and some other projects that I really want to start, so I know it's not going to stop me casting on, but I'm just going to be trying to be as mindful as possible to get as many things as I can off of the needles. I shall be co-hosting this make along with the lovely Caroline of Colourful Creativity, and there's going to be prizes. I've already got a couple, and I have also had a couple of people mention that they might be interested in donating prizes, so we might have some more come in as the cowl progresses, and if that happens then I'll show things off as they arrive. In order to be eligible to enter into the kind of prize draw part of the make along, then please either the same as the Summer of Socks cowl, pop a picture of your finished object in the Ravelry thread, pop a picture of your finished object on Instagram using the TGIFCowl hashtag. Make sure that if you're not a public account, if you're a private account, then please just check to make sure that I follow you. I don't always follow private accounts back. If it's not clear that you're a knitter, then if you follow me, sometimes I don't follow back. So if for any reason you don't think I'm following you, then just pop me a message. I want to make sure that I can see your projects, and I'm always interested in seeing your lovely projects. So yeah, please just double check that if you're a private account. And then the third way that you can enter is you can send either myself or Caroline an email. I'm going to put my email address on the screen again, and I will double check which email you can send photos to Caroline to. Join in, all the crafts are welcome. Let's just get things finished together. So I think Caroline's going to donate some of her sock patterns as prizes. I am going to donate a prize from the Yarn and Yarns website, so you can pick something up to the value of £10 from the website of your choice, pattern, yarn, whatever you like. And I also have a drop spindle kit to give away. So this was donated by my friend Sylvia, who is Rose Garden Cottage, and Sylvia purchased a drop spindle kit and then decided that this craft wasn't for her. She's donated this drop spindle. I'm going to take this yarn off because I have a little plan maybe for this little bit of yarn that Sylvia's already spun, and there's also some rolags, so I think there's 3 rolags in there, so that's going to be one of the prizes. And as I say, there's also been a couple of people who have mentioned that they might be interested in donating prizes. So if you are a maker and you want to donate a prize, then please do get in touch with me or Caroline. The more prizes the merrier. I'm hoping, you know, we had close to 100 pairs of socks in that sock make along, so I'm hoping that by opening up this make along to pretty much any project, any craft, we will have lots and lots of finished objects. So it would be really nice if we also had a bunch of prizes to be able to offer up at the end of the make along. I feel like this was a bit rambly and maybe I've missed out some information or haven't been clear about things. So if you do have any questions, then please leave them below and I'll do my best to clear up anything that hasn't made sense or answer any of your questions. I'll make sure that the threads are up in Ravelry by the time this video goes up, so you can start chattering away over there. Let us know what projects you're working on for the Vlogtober cowl. And of course, if you finish something for the Vlogtober cowl, you can also double dip into the TGIF cowl, because it'll be a finished object. So I'm well on board for you to put all of your projects for those cowls in both of the threads. So yeah, go for it. Day 1 of Vlogtober is done. I feel like it was a bit of a rambling mess. I hope this isn't a sign of things to come. I guess we shall see. I'm kind of imagining that by the time we get to the end of October, I will not have this much excited, enthusiastic, nervous energy. But we shall see. Until we get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you enjoy. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.